James Banks was born in Arkansas in 1941. He is known as one of the leaders in multicultural education. Banks has written over 100 pieces. These include scholarly journals and books, all about multicultural education. He tells us that we must look at these students in a different way and be better teachers in multicultural settings. Culture is the different set of values, symbols, and beliefs that people hold within a different group. Banks shows us that we must take these different symbols, beliefs, and values into our classroom to share with our students who might not understand what different cultures are. One thing Banks helps us understand is that the student identifies within many different categories, such as nationality, gender, social class, exceptionalities and non-exceptionalities, religion, and race and ethnicity. Banks's philosophy on multicultural education includes 5 different breakdowns: content integration, knowledge construction, prejudice reduction, empowering school culture, and equity pedagogy. To go along with this, Banks gives us an example of a student that might be Chinese American, middle class, native English speaking, Buddhist, and not disabled. This shows us that we could have a student that is different on all different levels in our classroom. Banks believes we must look at our students' strengths in order to make them better students. We must not look at them as failures just because they cannot do something based on their multicultural exceptionality. We must give them confidence in the classroom and work with their strengths. Banks gives us the example in the text of a 4th grade teacher that spends the first 2 weeks of school promoting good human relations in the classroom. He has many different activities, which includes having the students work together and also brings in speakers of different backgrounds to promote good human relations in the class. Banks also wants us to remember that multicultural education reaches out to different genders as well in the classroom. Here's some ideas how to teach both male and female students in your class. Banks wants us to remember that we as teachers can use different issues in race and ethnicity as tools in the classroom to make our classroom a healthier experience for our students. If we have the right skills and mindset, we can change students' views on race and I hope you've got something out of my video on James Banks. He is a very important philosopher and theorist in education. He shows us that we have students of different backgrounds and ethnicities and exceptionalities in our class.
Created using Powtoon.